Oh, welcome to Business Owners Smashing It Online. Once again, Tuesday has rocked around. Where did the week go? I don't know where it went, but we're here at Tuesday again. So good to see so many familiar faces. Great to see some new faces here as well too. For those that don't know me, my name's Nick Cree and I am your host this evening. In fact, I'm the host every Tuesday night. So, but look, before we kick into it, let's find out who's here. It's always good to know sort of who we've got on the screen. And more importantly, we've got Kate Engler waiting in the wings as well too. And I'm going to introduce her shortly. But it's good to know what it is that you're expecting out of tonight and what you hope to take away from tonight. So let's do this. Let's unmute yourself, not all at once, just one at a time. If you feel comfortable to, unmute yourself, tell us what your business is and what you're hoping to get out of tonight. Why are you here? So who's going to go first? It's always a rush.
Yeah.
All right. G'day, Ron. How are you going?
G'day, Nick. I'm great. Thank you very much. And we've just launched a refresh and rebrand of our coaching programs, and we're focused on helping overwhelmed and frustrated business leaders and entrepreneurs who are stuck at a midlife crossroads and they maybe think that their best years are behind them. So we've created this program called Become Unstuck and Unstoppable. And it's a system to help them reignite their inspiration and take back control of their life and figure out that really their best years are yet to come. So tonight, I mean, what grabbed my attention was the unpaid media exposure. Anything that's unpaid is really good to hear about. And certainly I got the impression it was a different take on media and marketing activity. So really looking forward to hearing what you, Nick, and Kate have got to share with us tonight.
Awesome. And look, I'm really pleased to hear that my best years are not behind me. I'm looking forward to what's ahead. So thank you for that. And I think you're going to find tonight a treat. So stick around. It's going to be great. All right. Who else we got here tonight?
Here's one for you.
Oh, who was that? That was a female voice. Who was that?
That was my darling daughter, mate. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, John, you've been dobbed in then.
Yeah, I know. How are you, mate? How are you?
Good.
My name's John Bailey. I write a little bit. My primary interest is to continually keep learning. And because of you guys, I pick up little hints every week. So here I am.
Excellent. Always good to have you on, John. All right. Who else we got on tonight?
Me.
G'day, Stephen. And then whoever that was. Stephen first.
I think it might have been Leslie.
Leslie.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm looking over here because my screen's there, but the camera's there. I want to thank a couple of people from last week who dobbed in a few people for my podcast. So if anybody knows of anybody who is interested in being a guest in the Inspiring Business podcast, my avatar are businesses that are 10 to 50 employees strong, and they're trying to find their way out of the mire. So Ron and I and Ali have had a couple of sessions together. So we're helping people get unstuck. And what am I getting out of today? I'm trying to be the lazy entrepreneur. So anything that can help me be lazy would be good.
Excellent. I think you're in the right place because that's why I find all these apps and tools just for people like you and for me. All right. Who else we got here tonight? Leslie.
Yes. Hi, I'm Leslie Villa Garcia. I'm a life coach. My business is Leslie V Coaching. In the coaching space, I'm just kind of fighting back against the whole fake it till you make it aspect of personal development and trying to work with people to drop the good vibes only act and actually talk about what really matters.
Good girl.
Oh, that sounds a bit scary. Excellent. Love it. And I've got to come along to your book club too. I think that is just awesome.
Yes, I've got a book club. It's focused on personal development. The Vanguard Book Club. Look for it on Meetup.
Awesome. Excellent. Oh, great to have you along, Leslie. And thank goodness I don't have to fake it anymore. All right. Who else have we got here tonight?
I'm happy to go next, but I don't have my camera on. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that must be Elena, is it?
Yeah, it is. My name's Eleanor, and Nick, I'm launching my services for end-of-life navigator and doula in the Greater Brisbane area. So when like Leslie talking about important conversations, I focus on starting the conversation, the most important one we have with our friends and family. And the reason I was attracted to I'm here tonight is because starting from the launching side and the services of an end-of-life doula is a lot about education and awareness. It's emerging in Australia. So I'm very interested in how I can increase the exposure from an educational and awareness point of view in the media and online presence.
Excellent. Oh, look, welcome along. Is this your first time tonight, is it?
It is.
Excellent. Oh, great to have you along. And yeah, really, really interesting business. And I think definitely well needed. So good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, time for a couple more. Anyone sort of got their hand up? Hey, you Diane, how are you? And then
good,
Jean.
thank you, Nick. Hi, everyone. I'm Diane Tipper, and my business is Sleep Keeper. If you're planning on going away in this nice COVID world, why don't take your pillow in Sleep Keeper pillow carriers, and they'll compact your pillow to 1/3 of its size, water resistant, space saving for those road trips. You can't take your bed, but you can definitely take your pillow. Diane Tipper, Sleep Keeper.
Excellent. And I did learn that the most important thing you can take away when you're traveling is your pillow.
That's correct. You'll sleep so much better and be way more comfortable.
Absolutely. Yeah. Excellent. Oh, great to have you back, Diane. And we have Jean. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. So yes, I'm Jean. I have a study skills program for year 11 and 12 students to teach them the study skills that they need to be able to pass their ATAR exams, because it's a whole new system and teachers constantly say you need to study more, but unfortunately we very rarely teach the kids how to actually do that. So I've created Advantage Australia, which is study skills for grade 11 and 12 students. And what I'm hoping tonight is all the media that I used to get when I ran writers' festivals, I could only get media interested if there was a major scandal. So I'm hoping that I can promote myself without having to do something scandalous.
Oh, I don't know. I reckon scandalous is pretty good as well, too. Excellent. All right. Well, I think that's it for now. We are about to crack on. So for those that have just joined us, welcome to Business Owners Smashing It Online. My name again is Nick Cree. I'm your host for this evening, and I'm going to introduce to you very shortly Kate Engler, who is going to be talking to us about all of this buzz around free publicity, how to get it, what you're doing wrong, and how to do some of this stuff right. So before we do crack into it, we do have an agenda for tonight. That's probably more to keep me on track than anything else. So our agenda is, we have some cool online tools, which I will share with you. They're for the lazy entrepreneurs and business owners, and to really help you to scale your business, make things a bit easier. Our main presentation tonight will be, as I said, by Kate Engler, and the topic for tonight is unpaid media, and how that exposure for your business is a lot easier than you think. And then we've got a prize draw at the end. You'll want to stick around for the prize draw, and as ever, in order to win the prize, you have to be here at the end. And then we'll have a couple of announcements for the next event and a couple of things going on as well. So that's the roundup for tonight, which should take us through to about 7:30. But just for now, would love it if you could pick up your phones, or if you're on your computer, and check in on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever is your social media platform of choice. And the reason why we do check in is twofold. One is obviously to share the message about this group here, so if you enjoy it. and you think it's of value, then share it with other people so that they know that we exist. The other reason too is for you to build your digital profile online, so that as people are following you up, once they've seen you in the media, they'll come to your Facebook and LinkedIn profiles and have a look at who you are, what you do, where you hang out. And it's always good to have some business places where you hang out like these here, so that people can see that you're into your own professional and personal development as well too. Feel free to tag me in or tag Kate in, and if you're here with a friend, tag them in, or if there's someone that should be here that maybe you're speaking to or think would enjoy it, tag them in as well too. All right. So let's have a look at some of the cool online tools I've got for you tonight. So I will bring up my browser screen. All right. Hopefully, just give us a thumbs up if you can see my browser with a green strip across the top. Thank you. Awesome. Excellent. I'm on top of the tech today, which is always a good thing. All right, so our first online tool to have a look at today is one called online-convert.com. So how many people here have had a, let's say, a video file which is in the wrong format that you need to convert it into another format that is suitable for, say, uploading to YouTube, Vimeo or somewhere, or even just embedding in your website? So it's not so much of an issue these days, but sometimes, some formats are better than others, some are smaller than others. Same with audio files, our image files. So this website here will help you to convert audio, video, images, documents. So like, let's say Mac documents to PDF or PDF documents to Word documents. It also does things like convert your, say, Word documents into ebooks. So that's for publishing to Kindle and e-readers. And they've got a specific format so that, when you open it on your iPhone or your Android phone, you can actually read the text without pinching and zooming. So there is a whole lot of converters here. So it's really a go-to place if you've got something you need to change into some other format, even images, turning them from, say, PDFs into JPEGs or PNGs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, come here, explore it, and you'll be able to upload it and find it. So in order to do that, you'll see that they've got a lot of boxes. You just pick what you're converting, and then so click go. It'll bring you through to an upload screen. You can upload the document. Here it is here. Just drag and drop it onto this green area and then start conversion. And then once it's done, you can download it, and you've got your converted tool. So that one there is called onlineconvert.com. So now all of these links, we will put these into chat. And at the end of the evening, you can save the chat and download it. So for those that don't know where chat is, at the bottom of your screen, of the Zoom screen, is a toolbar, and there's a little chat or speech bubble there, and that is your chat icon. So if you click on it, you'll see chat come up, and you'll probably find there are some people that have already started chatting in there. So feel free to have a conversation in there. And you'll notice that there are three little dots at the bottom right-hand side. And if you click those three little dots, that allows you to save the chat. So don't do it now, do it later on once we've got all of these links in there, and then you can go through them later on tonight or tomorrow when you have time. All right, so that is Online Converter. The next one is, now this one I keep running across and I've actually had a chance to have a look at it. It's one called Samcart, and basically it's a third-party checkout system or way to collect money, but it's actually a whole lot more than that. It's it really has evolved into a membership platform and a way to sell digital products. So the part of it that I do like about this is that it has been created into a simple membership platform. So you can upload online courses, ebooks, you can create membership site libraries. If you're running a coaching business or a consulting business, you can store all of your information here and give people passworded access to your IP and your material. And you can also sell from it. So it was primary purpose was built as a shopping cart. So you can sell on subscription, you can sell for one-offs, and you can even do things like offer free trials and, sort of have people's cards charged, a week or so later or a month later. You can offer sort of coupons and specials. So it is a really sort of flexible site for delivering online courses. And the time that we are at the moment, online courses are just growing in popularity. Because people tend to be stuck at home sometimes, or part of the time, depending on what part of the country you're in. So, now one of the things that if you see an ad, if you go to Samcart, don't buy anything here. Just go back onto Facebook. They'll start retargeting you, and click on one of their retargeting ads, and you'll get 12 months of this for free. So worth checking out. The chap that built it, Brian Moran, is a online entrepreneur. He's got some great information as well too, and I think it's even if you didn't go for subscribe for the cart or the membership site, the information that he shares is very good as well too. So that one there is called samcart.com. All right, next one we have is multilingual conferencing. So this one, I met a woman from South Korea the other day on another online networking meeting that I was at, and she was a representative for this app here called Kudo, which I thought was pretty cool. So what it is, it's a bit like Zoom or StreamYard. So just like this, a conferencing and webinar facility. The only difference is that it's multilingual. So if you have a business that crosses across the globe, or you want to reach out across the globe, this is the best platform that I've come across for running multilingual Zoom conference meetings. So by being multilingual, you can select the languages that you want to have it translated into. And there are live translation, I was going to say live translation people, if that's a word, but there are people on there who are doing the translations live. So someone happens to be in, let's say, China, and they speak Cantonese, then you will have a Cantonese speaker in there translating live as you speak. So to give you a bit of background where it came from, they were doing this for the United Nations. And so these are the people that were doing the live translations in the live conferences. They've now created this piece of software, which makes it a whole lot more accessible to businesses like ours to reach out across the globe. So have a look at it. It's a very interesting solution if you're looking to reach out further. And I guess it is an alternative to something like Skype or Microsoft Teams, who have some of this sort of functionality, or Google. I think Google Translate also has something, but not in such a robust and easy to use format. So this one's called Kudo for multilingual, so kudoway.com for multilingual webinars and online meetings. All right, the next one I have for you is one called fireflies.ai. So if you're on these days on, as many of us are, doing stuff online, so whether that be on Zoom or Skype or, was it Google Meet or any of those online platforms, Microsoft Teams, what Fireflies is that you invite the Firefly into your meeting, and it will transcribe part or all of your meeting, and it will actually take your meeting notes for you. So so it's a great way, and at the end of it, you'll have a written text transcript of your meetings. It's searchable. And you can send it out to your meeting attendees. You can highlight things in it, so you can just pull out all of the action points. and it integrates with your CRM as well too, or many of the CRMs as well too. So reasonably priced. They've got a free level on this here, which you can use. And then obviously they've got sort of pro levels, which are again pretty inexpensive at $10 and $20 a month. So if you're looking for, probably good for people that are in the coaching industry or business consulting, or even if you're just having team meetings, great way to keep a record of it that you can share back out with the other people that were on the meeting. So that one there is called fireflies.ai. For those that have a WordPress site, these days, being able to annotate on screen is really important and gives a more interactive way of doing things. You can annotate on Zoom. I should work out how to do it. Oh, here we go. I think we can do this here. Let's try this. Okay. All right. So here we go. We can annotate on Zoom here. And it allows you to sort of have an interactive experience with people, to collaborate with people, and you can share your annotations as well. If you've got a WordPress website, you can also have annotations on there as well. There's a plugin in there called Sketch with Gutenberg. So Gutenberg is the reasonably new editor in WordPress. And it'll allow you to do things like, from a web developer's perspective, it's great because we can bring up a screen in Gutenberg, and then we can annotate on that and talk about design aspects and have the, both parties sort of jotting their notes on it. But the other thing you can do too, those that are artists, you can actually sort of create artwork on your website as well too. So you can do it live, you can stream it, you can save it, or if you've got let's say a photograph or a screenshot that you need to annotate as well too, you can use this sketch block for Gutenberg to do annotations on your website directly, and you can save it, remove it, and whatever. So best way to get an idea as to what this is like is to watch this video on poodlepress.com. Yeah, it's pretty amazing where things are going technology wise, and it really opens up a whole lot of possibilities for for the web. So even if you're doing interactive things, so someone on here is working in the education area, great for teaching and in education as well too. So there's probably a multitude of uses for it. So if you do happen to download it and give it a crack, give it a go, then drop in a note in chat to let us know how you've gone with it, and I'd love to know what your uses are, because I think this is coming into some of the leading edge stuff that is happening in our online world. So there is the plugin. I've actually drawn on my screen. I've got to get rid of that now, otherwise it's going to be there for the whole time. All right. Let's see what we can do. Right. And we can delete this now. All right, so that one there is, you can find the plugin at wordpress.org/plugins/sketch, and also check out the tutorial that is in Poodle Press. All right. And and those that haven't got WordPress, just spin up a quick WordPress site just to check it out if you like, or they may have other things for some other website platforms as well. I'm not so sure. I'm more of a WordPress guy, so I'm just what happens on WordPress. All right, so that there is a roundup of our online tools and apps for this week. So any standout ones there, or any there that you think may take you down that rabbit hole and you'll disappear for a day, an hour, or a week?
Just one quick question, please.
Yes.
Is there a good program that's easy to use to record? Like I want to show people how to do something, do some work for me.
So a screen recording?
Yeah.
Yep. So a good one for that is one called Loom, Loom.
Okay, cool.
think it's loom.com, but if you just Google Loom, yeah, that one's very good.
Thanks, mate.
Awesome. So I've got a vote here for multilingual live. Yeah, it's pretty cool that. I just want to get a global audience now so I can give it a go. Any other standouts there or any other questions? Okay, I got a vote for Fireflies as well. Yeah, that was pretty cool as well. I hate taking notes. So I've got a sketch pad, which I take all my notes on. And once the page gets turned, it never gets turned back the other way. So there's no point in me taking notes. So actually having Fireflies and sort of sending it off to one of my team to tell me what I've got to do would be just awesome. So online convert, yep, great tool. Yeah, online convert. So I've a couple of votes for that as well too. All right. So that is our roundup of online tools for this week.